Hi friends, how are you today? All right, we are cooking, well, baking actually, I guess. So, you know, I've been off the wagon with the eating healthy for a little bit and I'm ready to get back on. But, you know, I still got a bit of a sweet tooth. So we are going to make a dessert that is going to help us get back on track so we can feel good about ourselves and not feel guilty for eating Nutter Butters or whatever. So we're gonna make brownies today, and I just got inspired. I was watching some YouTube and a brownie recipe popped up, so I thought I would give myself a little hand in making it. I'm gonna alter the recipe a little bit. I will link below the two recipes that I found and the two videos that I found below that inspired this recipe. I'm gonna follow it pretty closely using my own ingredients that I have in my house. And yeah, because that's how we do things around here. We don't need to go to the store to get anything special. We're just gonna use what we have. So let's get started on that. And it is a beautiful sunny day here in Valdez. And let's move this out of the way. We don't need that anymore. Okay, I got my recipe right here. So we're just relying on the sunshine that is upon us for lighting. We got almond flour. I'm going to use a cup. And then cocoa powder. We're going to go in with 1/3 a cup of cocoa powder. And the recipe calls for allulose, but I have monk fruit with erythritol, so that's what I'm going to use. And this, I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup. And I'm going to use some peanut butter powder as well. So I'm going to just use a 1/4 cup of peanut butter powder. And this is, I just have the PB Fit. And it was mostly because I didn't feel like digging peanut butter out of the jar to stick in here. So that powder would be better. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm just going to give those dry ingredients a mix. Oh, I almost forgot. Cinnamon. We're just going to do a 1/4 teaspoon. Maybe a heaping 1/4 teaspoon. And we'll stir that in. Oh, that cinnamon smells great. Now let's go in with the wet ingredients. So here we are going to start with 2 eggs. I have about 1/3 a cup of coconut oil here. I think it's about 1/3 a cup. Maybe we should measure it just to be good and sure. Let's see how we did. We'll measure 1/3 a cup. How about that? Okay, I overestimated a little bit by about a tablespoon, so no worries. We're gonna just mix that in a little bit. Now we'll do the vanilla. Of course, a teaspoon of vanilla. And now this is a really dry mix. So we're gonna add some liquid to it. You can use milk, water, coffee, whatever you got. I'm gonna add some coffee because I have some cold. I've been liking to drink the cold brew lately, so I make my own because no reason to go to the store and get it when I have a coffee maker here. So let's see. Let's do a 1/4 cup of coffee. Or almost, yeah, there we go. And let's give that a stir. We're gonna switch to this spatula. It's gotten a little bit loosened up here, probably because I added that peanut butter that was dry instead of the regular type of peanut butter. Might add a little more water here. But let's go ahead. So it's loosened up quite a bit. We're gonna add chocolate chips and walnuts. And normally if I had bought some, I would put the sugar-free chocolate chips in there, but I just have regular, so that's what I'm gonna use. I really need to get to ordering online some chocolate chips because they don't really have those here. And yeah, you'd think they would be more popular, but can't find them at the health food store or at the regular store. So about 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. And because I have some already chopped walnuts, we're gonna go with 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. You know what I could have put in here that I didn't even think about until right this minute? Pumpkin. Maybe next time we'll try pumpkin. I got an 8x6 baking dish here. Let's see if we can get the parchment paper in it. And I'm really particular about how the parchment sits in there. So let's get this in the bowl. Now we're gonna smear this about. Get it all laid flat in there. All right, we're gonna put that in the oven at 350, and I'm gonna check it at about 20 minutes, but it might go up to like 40 minutes, so we'll see. So good. All right, friends, the brownies are done. And yeah, we're gonna let them completely cool though before we take them out. In fact, I'm wondering if I should take them out on here. Just want to take it out of the glass. We'll let it cool. These brownies did end up cooking for about 45 minutes. Smells amazing, and that batter tasted so yummy too. So we're just gonna let that completely cool down, and we will come back and give it a taste later. My husband should be home actually any minute, and so we'll have our regular dinner, and then after dinner, dessert, right? So there you go. All right, we are getting ready to have dinner, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut into this right now so we can try it. All right, put this piece away. Ooh, it is looking really good. Ooh, it's a little crumbly, but that's okay. Ooh, yeah, it's really crumbly. Yeah, it's really dark and looks very moist. The nuts are delicious in there. I'm gonna have to make sure I buy some more milk for this. Yeah, this is really, really tasty, and the family, I think, is gonna love it. It's definitely worth giving it a shot. I highly encourage it if you're into baking with almond flour, and if you're into using sweetener as well. So yeah, I think today's little dessert experiment was a success, and I think I'm going to try it with actual real peanut butter next time, just to get more of that peanut buttery flavor. Maybe swirl the peanut butter in the top next time or something. Delish. So excited for my family to try this. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it, and I love you so much. Bye. Mm.